Hello and welcome to AudioVision's Future of Sound event happening this weekend, October 18th and 19th here in San Francisco. We're really proud and happy to represent a multitude of really wonderful manufacturers that we quite love. We are a small independent store in San Francisco run by two owners. We're owner-run business and two really wonderful colleagues that work with us. We specialize in high-end music audio. Specifically, we do home theater as well, but that is our specialty, and we've been in business now for about 27 years. We're starting off the system today in our Grand Room. This will be our biggest system or most expensive system in the whole group. This is featuring YG's XX3 loudspeaker, which is a fantastic loudspeaker. It's very compact, but has an immense amount of output for its size. It is very low noise floor, built to an insane specification in the sense that all the billet aluminum, they make all their own drivers, they build all their own crossovers, everything is spec. I think what you'll find a lot of in this system is a lot of companies that are very specialized. At this level, kind of what we expect them to be able to do is to really specialize in what they do, and YG is at the top of their game in terms of loudspeaker manufacturing. The rest of the system includes electronics by Goldmund from Switzerland. Goldmund's been around since the 70s, started off making a really amazing turntable, went into building electronics, has done that so far, build loudspeakers as well. In this particular room, we have two Telos 800 stereo amplifiers, biamping into each loudspeaker. So there's about 300 watts per side on the amplifier, so 600 watts going into each loudspeaker. We have the Telos Mimesis preamplifier, which is a state-of-the-art two-box preamplifier with separate power supply. We have the Mimesis Phonostage, which is a two-box Phonostage as well, separate power supply on the bottom. For source, one of the sources that we're excited about featuring that we just recently, less than a year ago, started featuring is Master Fidelity's NDAC and NDAC C and NDAC D. One is a clock, one is a DAC. It is a one-bit system that I have to say is some of the most analog sounding digital I've ever heard in my life. I even think there's a great review by Part-Time Audiophile for that, as a matter of fact. And then one of the big features, too, in the event today, I say two of the big features, is the new Innous Nazare, which it's a West Coast premiere. This is their top-of-the-line best streamer server, and it features a multitude of proprietary technologies, weighs about, 70 pounds, and I can't say enough wonderful things about it. We are just beginning to listen to it, so we don't have a full report on it yet, but we quite love it so far. It's doing really wonderful at being musical again. And then another grand source is the SME 60, which is the top-of-the-line SME turntable from SME. Another really incredible table that I can't say enough good things about. I think its value is very high. It's at the top of its game. SME is a manufacturing company. I visited their factory recently, and the way that they build things is unlike anyone else in the turntable world as far as I'm concerned. They also build things for military and all sorts of things, so their specs are super high, and an incredible table with a new arm of theirs as well. I say new, it's not that new, but it's a recent arm of theirs uses a whole new technology of material science that they've developed through the military again, and is an incredible new Tonearm that we really are proud to represent. Harmonic resolutions systems, if you don't know about, I think people in the high-end world are knowing more and more about them as they go along, represent the best in terms of isolation technology. They really are. They're unique in that way that usually we say everybody has preferences about a lot of different things, but not about harmonic resolution systems. They kind of are just the best at their game. And they make things at different price points and different categories for different people's systems. This is their very top of the line rack called the VXR, and it has isolation bases for each component there. And then we've also got isolation components. Their isolation shelves are also on the floor so that nothing is actually sitting on the floor. They're all isolated for that reason too as well. Last but not least, and very important to us, Nordis Cabling, an American company that's been building what a lot of people consider to be reference for many, many, many years with the introduction of Valhalla cables. I think that kind of started that game. And they make an immense amount of research and development, which we're always excited to see what's next coming from them, because they really do spend money on research and development. They're not just a Me Too cable manufacturer. They also make their cables in the United States. They are not manufactured across the seas like many are. What have I left out? I think the system will speak for itself, I hope. Please come by and visit us. We're here today, which is the 18th, and tomorrow, which is the 19th. There will be, in the other rooms inside our shop, some changes that happened between Saturday and Sunday, so you'll get to hear some different equipment on Sunday that you can hear on Saturday. Thank you.